He's in. Alrighty. Today is going to go long. Cameras on. Lindsay doesn't have to have her camera on. It's midnight over there. Uh, Tyrell, sorry, camera on. Especially you because you got questions. And then everybody, y'all know the deal. This is a cameras on class because I can't teach you without your camera on. So I'm knowing to stop. This class is going to go too long. It has to. And I give you an expectation of like 3 hours. It's going to be technical and non-technical. We're going to start with Deanna first as she has to switch to her cell phone in a little bit. And then most of this class is going to be Q&A. So I'm looking for 75% of this class to be questions from y'all. Everybody got it? Ina, the title for today's class is actually exactly what I called it this time. Yeah, if you're driving, you don't have to have cameras on. It's getting customers, selling your product, and building your landing pages. That's the actual thingy of the thingy, okay? It's the actual thingy of the thingy. Now, we're going to go behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all sorts of the scenes. I'm going to share my screen. I've already got it shared on purpose. I'm going to ask some silly questions at first, and then I'm going to, no, it's all right. And I'm going to do a lot of stuff. That being said, you're looking at my website scroll. Is what you're looking at. My website is a series of blogs that all act like landing pages. What do I mean by that? This means that if I click this and just this, we'll come back to that in a second. If I click this, Vegetation Wars, this is now a landing page. It's all it is. It's a landing page. And you see, it's a little big picture here, but it'll show up like this. And above the fold, which is about to come, above the fold means without me having to scroll. Did you get this page from Envato Elements? No, I'll come back to that in a second. That's why it's on the screen. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. All people like Jalen who have technical questions, I'm gonna show you exactly how. I'm gonna come back to it. You got to remember though, I'm also programmer, so it's a little bit both and with me. Is this a pre-made theme? Yes. Okay, this is a pre-made theme that I've made significant changes to. Y'all got, everybody get it? All right. Ina, does this page tell you about the history of the company? Does it tell you about how when I was a twinkle in my father's eye? Does it have a picture? Does it have a picture of me on it? Does it tell you, am I sitting in the preacher pose? Doing this? No.
I done told you to watch yourself.
Yes. The whole point of this page is to sell one thing. That's it. Antonio, but what if we want people to get to know you? You can get to know me after you buy from me.
Insert organ cords right there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can get to know me after you buy from me. This is what's important, okay? I don't want you to know me. I want you to buy from me because my free content that I'm putting out there already is getting you to know me. Everybody cool with that?
Yes, sir. We see a Zoom page up at this moment.
I'm about to get rid of it.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I had to move the floating screens. Okay. So here's the homepage. So what's the homepage, Antonio? It's a bunch of things. So it'll look like this. It'll look like this on a tablet. On the computer. It'll look like this on a tablet. And then it'll look like this on mobile. Okay. So you get to see, I can stretch. My iMac is like 24 inches, so I can stretch it to each one. That being said, I want to ask you. Yes.
So.
Oh, well, fair enough. That being said, I want to ask you a dumb question. Two dumb questions ensue. Question number one that is dumb is, what does it take to be a leader? And we'll skip all the time. And the one thing it takes to be a leader is followers. Forget everything else. You can say, well, you need poise. No, you're not a leader if no one's following you. Are we okay with that? Same energy. If this is to that, then that is to this. What does it take to be a business?
Customers.
Customers. It does not mean, well, so Dr. Ferris, so you're starting a business. What it takes to be a business? Well, I need a vision. No, you don't need a vision. Well, I need technology. No, you don't. What do you need? Customers. So we're going to start with the simplicity of this basic understanding. I need customers, or this is not a business. Can I get amen, ashe, kumbaya,
Ashe.
kumbaya, something? All right, then. All right, good. Now that we understand that, my page is set for customers. It's not set for otherwise. Now, in this particular case, I actually have Deanna's information. So I'll just log into her site.
No. Can I do it, please?
Yes, but I still need to walk you through it. But yes, you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be both and.
I'm a tactile, so that's why I asked.
Fine by me. It's gonna be both and though. Okay, it's gonna be both and.
Thank you.
And we're gonna be, and then the second half we're gonna be doing Dr. Ferris, because Dr. Ferris gonna sell today. Some of y'all gonna be his customers, and I'm not gonna have to ask you because he's already in there.
Did you see that excitement? That's not stoic. That's excitement right there.
Excitement. There it is. There it is. All right, Dad, if you can hit that W on your screen for me, please. No, top menu screen. Up. Left. Nope. Down. Left. Up. That W. I appreciate you. Takes us to the back. There we go. Now you need to stop your screen real quick. And then I need to pick up. So Deanna's having the issue of, I want to change my page. Actually, I'm sorry, yeah. Hold on. You should put your screen back up. Antonio, I would like to make my home page a blog page instead. This is what she's asking. This is going to be universal between all websites, except for we're on WordPress. It's going to work a little bit different here. Down, if you go to your left menu, and if you can scroll down to appearance and hover over it, don't click, please. Now, if you can then go to customize and click. Customize is going to customize the current theme that is loaded, which is this one. Here's the crazy part. Deanna, do me a favor and go to open up a new tab for me, please. Go to your home page. I want everybody to see. I want everybody look at Deanna's homepage. We'll give it to me as wide as possible as you can, Deanna. Full screen it. Is it full screen? It probably is. It's probably full screen. That's okay. Scroll down, let us see your page. There you go. Look at that. Everybody look at Deanna's page. There you go. Look at the page. There you go. Look at their page. Everybody see it? Beautiful, right? Series of blogs. Okay, do me a favor now, Deanna. If you can hit your left tab, please. If you can show us what theme, this is for Jalen, what theme are you using? And it's Zacia or something. All right, stop your screen, Deanna. What I would do, in fact, what I would do, Deanna, is I'm not even going to go in your screen. I canceled out your website, so I won't go in yours at all. I'll force you to do all the work as you desire. Now, remember, did y'all remember the name of her thing was like Zocia, something, Croatia, something. It was a Z.
ZOSIA.
There you go. So if I come down here to appearance and I come to customize, watch this wonderful thing. Grace, if you can tell me the name of my theme.
Zosia.
But interesting though, because her theme looks nothing like my theme. And my theme looks nothing like hers. There's a few reasons for that. Reason number one is sometimes things come with multiple home pages. We're more than likely using two different home pages. Number one. Number two, the first thing I did was I deleted everything that they gave me. I didn't want it. I only wanted the CSS and the stuff like this. So some of y'all don't know what that means. I just wanted the design and the aesthetics. So what I did, if I come to my back, right here, if I go to pages, or maybe post, I'm not sure. Maybe if I go to post, maybe if I go to pages, let me see. If I go to pages, you should see a bunch of stuff in the trash. All right, so you see stuff, you see trash. And if I go to post, I probably deleted these. We'll see. And then if you look, 22 in the trash. That means everything that the site came with, I just threw it away. I never used it. Everything the site came with, look, I threw it away. She kept hers. I threw all mine away. All right. Now, coming back to this, Deanna, what you're going to do, follow me. Appearance, customize. And one or two places, home page settings. And you're going to choose. Your home page is going to be a static page that you pick or your latest post. If you put latest post, it's going to be your blog automatically, which answers your question now. You share your screen. Don't worry about it. That's what we're here for. Everybody needs this information. You may not need it right now, but you will. I can show you. Home page settings. No, home page right there. Click it. Now, it's all so you already got your blog, so you don't need to do anything. Okay? You don't need to do anything. So you can stop right there. Stop your screen.
Can I ask a question now?
Got to. Somebody got to say something.
Okay, so then where is she posting the blog? Is she going straight through WordPress to post these, or is it through like a third party like LinkedIn or something?
Straight through WordPress under the under post. And I'm going to show you so you can be great. So she's going and we're going.
Oh, and while you're doing that, can I do this before I have my theme up just to set it up? I guess to have them in there.
I understand the question. I'm not sure what you're calling this. What's the this? Is this the can I do the post or can I this can it's a neuter noun, so I'm not sure what you're pointing to.
Yeah. Can I do the post and like get them preloaded for when I actually put the theme up, or I have to wait till I have the theme?
Well, that's a good question. The answer to that question would be no in your case, because you're going to want to. So he's speeding me up. When you pick a theme, you're going to want to import that theme. And by importing that theme, in most cases that you're going to want to delete everything and put the dummy data up. So it's better for him to install the theme with all the dummy data first.
Okay.
And then do his post. Because if you do his post, when he install the dummy data, it's like formatting the disk. You're going to delete all your post. Now, there is a way to do that, and you just install the theme. When you install the theme, Dr. Ferris, and then all your stuff just stays. It just changes. But that's not what he wants. He wants someone else's hard work that looks good, and he wants to make modifications to it. So he needs to do it the opposite way. He needs to get the theme, export it, get all the dummy data up. So he's just plugging and playing now. He's replacing their picture with his pictures. You get it? That's what he wants to do. All right. Because he's trying to speed up the curve of getting this money.
Facts.
Okay. All right. That's what he's trying to do. Okay. So that answers that question. Now, Deanna, back to you. When are you trying to make money?
Always now.
All right. And so can I treat you like you need to be making money today?
Yes.
Outstanding. So what everybody needs to do is listen to Antonio, especially Deanna and Dr. Ferris. You're going to come to post. Okay. Everybody got it? I'm sorry. This is what you'll see. My bad. You'll see the dashboard first. Actually, that's not even true. That's not true. This is what you'll see. You'll see your page. If you're not logged in, you need to hit WP-admin. This is actually one of the hardest things to figure out when you first get to WordPress. In order to get to your back office, you need to put WP-admin. Like one of the hardest things to figure out. So now that we got that out the way, in my particular case, I'm already logged in, so I don't have to go through the login phase. It's just going to take me to the back, or I could hit this little W, or any of these things will take me to the back. Now we're in WordPress. In this WordPress, the first thing we want to do is stop spam. Can I get a witness? How many of you put a website up and was like, oh my God, this is not the comment I want. Dr. Ferris, you sent me one. I don't want this comment, don't want that comment, don't want this comment, don't want this. I want real people to, I don't want Viagra and porn and Russian. Who know what I'm talking about? No, these are real. This is
That's right.
Enhance
Absolutely.
your penis
I just had to delete like 300 today.
Damn right then. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to settings. Hover over it. Then you're going to go to discussion. And then you're just going to steal from Antonio. Don't even try to understand what I did. Is this okay? Don't understand what I did. Just know that when you get to discussion, you're going to scroll down. You can probably keep all this the same. Actually, let's go through it real quick. So there's default post settings. Don't worry about that. You just want to, if you like, Dr. Ferris is going to want people to talk about a course. So he's going to want people to comment. On Mexit News, we want people to comment. Other comment settings, comment author must fill out name and email. This is one way to stop spam, and it's also allow me to collect information. What do we need to do if we want to be a business? Someone give it to me. I'm a business. I must have customers. So if you make a comment and I'm forcing you to fill out your name and your email, what do I now have? The second word is data. The first word starts with a C, ends with customers. Customer data. And once they fill out my comment, I can go on my email database. Can they not? And do you have a business if you don't have an email database?
No.
Exactly. Ask Tyrell. He going hard in the paint right now. He up 19 hours a day figuring out how to email people. He's been in my podcast, all sorts of stuff. Okay, just so we're clear. Then what you want to do, I'll let you go through this. So you can do it on your own. Okay. But here, comment moderation. Now, this is where it gets interesting, Dr. Ferris. What you're going to do is you're going to put all this in here. Antonio, can you tell me what this means? This means if I get a comment that says free, buy now, click online, it filters them out. They can't even jump on the site. I'm going to put this into Line App in our group. You now are going to have a real company. Okay, so hold on. So right here, comment moderation. I know it's technical. I'm not asking you to understand. If you want to speak, just do what I did. For disallowed comments, you're going to do these keywords. It's a bunch of them. You're going to do these keywords. And when you do that, 98% of your spam will go away. I haven't even gotten a single spam comment on my website. All the spam comments on Mexican News have immediately stopped. What is this doing? So when Phil posts about the human consultants and Antonio, the fat guy sitting that just wants to ruin Phil's life for whatever reason and just hates Susan. I don't even know Susan. I just hate her. I just want her to click my link and scam her. But this is what these people do. They just sit across a box of cereal and say, I hate Noella. I'm going to scam her. Like, this is what they do. So when I put instant weight loss, free whatever offer, that's what this means. Whatever, free offer. Click instantly. If any of the enlarge your, don't matter, enlarge your breast, enlarge your penis, doesn't matter. Enlarge your anything. Girls waiting, any bit.ly, anything like this, no credit check, all that stuff, pre-approved loan, it's just going to filter itself out. So we're moving on. I'm not going to harp on this because I gave you the answers as a lineup. Do me a favor, Ebony, and send this to Tyrell because he has a whole highly functioning website. And somewhere in his website, he'll be, because he's about to start making money, and you don't want a bunch of comments that ain't real.
No, definitely don't.
No, not at all. Okay, here we go. So now Deanna wants to make money immediately. So guess what Deanna needs to do? She needs to go to post. She needs to go to post. All right, she needs to go to post. Okay. Let's see. It's out the way. Floating trousers. Go back to. This is post. Yeah, this is post. She needs to go through post. Then guess what she's going to do? She's going to click add new post. Then what she's going to do is she's going to go to PayPal. PayPal.com. And she's going to log in. So everybody right now, if you're trying to make money, if you got a book, if you got something to sell, go to your PayPal, go log in. It's going wrench around, wrench it off.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you about to embed the link?
I'm about to create the link because people don't know how to do it and embed or use the link. Yes, I'm about to show you how to do all of it. Absolutely, which is exactly what you want to know. Now, what Antonio?
Hey,
why?
pardon me. I gotta turn the camera off because I gotta go start picking up.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Yeah. That's a whole different reason. That's a whole different reason. And if you need to jump over the phone too to save your battery power, you could do that as well.
I got 3 devices. We good.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Tyrell has an Amazon, and since he's black, I'm gonna be shopping with him. There's no reason for me to try to jazz that up. You shop with your people the same way.
It's very much appreciated, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Same way Koreans shop with Koreans, and Asians shop with Asians, all that stuff.
Can you put his link in the chat?
Sure will.
Thank you.
Where is this? Deanna, send me, for the sake of speed, let me try one time. Send me the PayPal login so I can log in. I was trying to. I find it easily. You need to log into yours. I need to log into mine. Yes.
Okay. So, question. I have WordPress still for my
I got it.
for my. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Oh, okay. I still have WordPress for my blog.
Okay.
But I have Wix for my website, because I started the blogging before I started doing the business. But my question is, should I um should I turn the my WordPress page into my business and just put my Wix, what I'm saying, put my personal blog back on, put it on, what I'm saying, kind of switch them, because I'm just kind of like, what I'm saying, I didn't think to do another WordPress site for my business. I was just like, well, I need to probably get a different one, so I did. I'm just kind of wondering if I messed up.
Well, when it's not about a mess up, WordPress is the number one place. WordPress has the most plugins, and I would use WordPress. I'm going to teach
Okay.
WordPress. I'm not going to teach Wix. So in your case, if you're trying to make money, I would just go with what I'm teaching.
Okay.
Now, it seems like Wix is your host, and you can choose to put it on WordPress. So Wix is hosting your domain.
Yeah.
All right, so you're fine.
And then I realized too that my domain, I did pay for a domain with WordPress. I just pay it yearly, and I forgot about that because I had to pay it next month.
Yes, you got to pay.
So
You pay yearly. Sometimes I pay some of my important domain. I pay 2 or 3 years out ahead because
yeah, it's $19. It's not a lot.
yeah,
But okay.
domains are so cheap that
Yeah.
they dime a dozen. Okay. What you're going to do now is you're going to log in. You're logged into your WordPress now. I'm sorry, your PayPal. You're logged into your PayPal, and you're going to go to Business Tools, and you're going to hover. Oh, let me stretch out a little bit for you. Sorry. Let's go back to the homepage. You'll see I've got some money collected. I have 8 people who pre-ordered the bundle. Remember, I'm not doing any advertising. Any pre-orders of bundles is strictly to line up to y'all. Those 8 of y'all have ordered. So I got a $121 balance. That's just sitting in PayPal because I don't use PayPal for anything else but book pre-orders. So I don't have to worry about Netflix taking something out. You're going to go to pay and get paid. Everybody, you're clicking or hovering over, whichever one works for you. Pay and get paid. And then you're going to go to pay links and buttons. If ain't nobody else doing this, Dr. Ferris and Deanna absolutely should be doing this right now.
I don't have a pay or get paid so I think I have the wrong type of account.
Then you're gonna set up a business account. So right now, just take my instructions. Or see though, can you share your screen without having too much information away? Is it showing like your social and stuff? I have no idea.
No,
Okay,
let me share.
Okay, go to WordPress for me. PayPal for me. I want to see. Okay, PayPal. There we go. All right, let's see. A little PayPal. All right. Log in off screen, please. Off shared screen. I appreciate that. There you go. There you go. Even though your password would be secure, we'll just make a habit of not giving scammers the information, any information. Just make that a habit, especially since this is going to reach hundreds of thousands of people, this recording.
Okay, so question, am I logging into my personal PayPal account or am I creating my business
Is it
PayPal
Cozy
account?
Corner already a business?
Oh, yeah.
then use Cozy Corner.
Duh.
Doesn't make sense for you to start over. Use Cozy Corner. Do you pay bills out of Cozy Corner? Do you use it for anything?
No.
If you do, unuse it. What am I trying to tell Dr. Ferris? If this your business money, you don't need to be having the gym membership and the Netflix and the Disney Plus, because he's got a little girl and she's got to watch Star Wars, and all that don't need to be coming out the business account. Make another account for that. Make another account for that one. Because when we do pre-orders or something, well, we don't want to mess with the church's money, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, get me. We won't mess with church's money. Even though I know it ain't church money, but that's how we need to treat it, though. You understand what I'm saying, Dion? When Dr. Ferris say, thank you for paying for this class, it need to be like church's money.
That's right. Separate.
Yes, it needs to be this, Okay. Now, Deanna, you're going to hover over pay and get paid, I suppose. I think that's what I said. Pay and get paid. Or click it. And then let's try. Oh, no, pay links and buttons down there. Pay links and buttons. Okay. Now we'll stop your screen and you can follow me. Pay links and buttons. Okay, back here. So now that we're at pay link, I don't think I'm there yet. Pay and get paid. Pay links and buttons. Once we get the pay links and buttons, it's going to put the little pretty stuff up there. In my particular case, since I've already created one, I get to go to manage, and then I hit open, then edit button, you see everything I did. So what I'm going to do is, if all of you are with me, I'm going to show you what to do. Everybody see it? I put 100 pre-orders in there. I set my stuff to one set price. If everybody follow, okay, let me show you what I'm doing, just so I don't want nobody confused. This is why when we teach these hard business money classes, this is why your camera be on, because I can't tell when you're confused with it off. Yes. All right, so okay. So right now, this is what you see. This is what you want to get to. Is that okay? We want to get to this, but right now you should see this. If Dr. Ferris has followed me, he should see this. But, since he's one of those people that jump ahead, he probably already started filling in information and stuff. But you get it. Okay, so here it is. So you're going to put one set price, or customer can pick from a list, or the customer get to set the price. And tell me, why would I do customer get to set the price? Because you could be doing a donation or something and say, hey, for a donation of any kind, something great. That's something great that Cedric can be using for YDP, Youth Development Program. For a donation of any kind, we would like to send you whatever, okay? In this particular case, for this illustration, one set price. Everybody okay with that? And then you're going to put product name, Susan is Lord, okay? Right, should have made her cringe all in her flesh. She just cringed. Okay, I'll lowercase it so she can feel a little better. There you go. Susan is lowercase Lord. There you go. Then you're going to put price, and the price is going to be whatever you put. You're going to fix the currency to whatever you fix the currency to. If you got a shipping fee, that's up to you. But you need to put your shipping fee in there if that's what you're doing. And then let customers buy more than one at a time. You got doggone right. And then you get to put in your number. And then once you do that, you're good to go. Now there's a change in look and the feel. You can change all this. Ain't nobody worried about that on my end, because it's showing you what it looks like. Here's the mobile version. Here's the desktop version. Showing you what it looks like. Now, once you hit build it, which I'm not going to do, we're just going to pretend I did and I got this. Okay, yeah, we're just pretending that I did because I've already built it. I don't want to build another one right now. So now I get a whole new screen, Dr. Ferris. I get the PayPal link, I get the PayPal code, a button code, and I get the QR.
Do you get to choose like PayPal, Venmo, Pay Later, and debt or debit or credit card, or is that already automatically go
That's
on?
already there. PayPal is
Okay.
looking out for you. PayPal is trying to get you your money fast as possible and as easy as possible.
I'm mad at PayPal at all.
No.
Can I ask
No.
you something?
Yes, you sure can.
Sorry to interrupt.
No. This is why I'm doing it this way.
This all makes sense. So yesterday I set it up in Word. So I have PayPal set up in a generic way in my Wix.
Yep.
And I have it set up now as an add-on, a plug-in, I should say, to the WordPress.
Smart.
And I guess there's multiple ways to set it up.
And in your case, you need to do multiple ways. And so right now, you've done great because it's both and in this case.
So I think what I did though was I set it up in a way that it's connected to PayPal. However, the price of the product is set up in the program, either Wix or WordPress, rather than going in this. So I don't know if you have to do both.
You should do both. No, you should do both.
Complicated something.
No. What I did was I skipped a step and I went. Okay, so this is good. You're in a good place. Right. What Dr. Ferris is saying is I have my WordPress and PayPal synced to my store and all my products. Everybody get that? So this is store and all my products. That's the conversation he's having. It's off screen. I brought us to an on-screen conversation. No store, no products. This is just a one-time offer. This is my lead magnet. This is my pre-order. This is my bundle. This is my ShamWow something. You get what I'm saying? Can it be in my store too? Sure it can. But I don't want it in my store in this case because I'm preaching landing pages. The trick is not to send people to my store from a landing page because it's too many steps. I want you getting your product from me by the third click or before. And I'm going to show you exactly what we're talking about. So I'm going to reshare my screen. And Dr. Ferris has made the class a lot better because what he's talking about, I have. And here we go. We'll go to, this is what Dr. Ferris has. He has payments, WooCommerce. He's got it all synced. He spent a lot of time yesterday syncing his stuff to the stuff where his stuff should be stuffing. That's what he did. Hopefully. I'm going to click. Hopefully, we will find out because you yourself. In this particular case, here's Pathbender 2 exclusive digital sale. And then here's Pathbender 1 that I've got going on. And then Tanya just finished her book for Pathbender 1.5, which is going to have to be, well, I got a plan for that. So I'm going to go to Pathbender 2. And I want you all to notice that, so let me show you. There's no PayPal link here because it doesn't need to be because this is the actual store. So what I've got going on is here's Pathbender 2. Here's the exclusive bundle. Now what happens is so we scroll down so you can see everything, blah, 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 join celebrity inverse, blah, blah, blah. So now what happens is it's an exclusive digital bundle that's $320 for 25 hours. So I haven't finished setting this up yet. Well, actually, it's complete setup. What do you get? You get the quantum physics educational mini course. You get all this stuff. I won't go through it for right now. Total value of $320. Y'all see how this product is a great write-up? So what I'm going to do now, since Dr. Ferris asked that question, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this right in front of you. Is that okay? I'm going to build it right in front of you. So Antonio, well, why can't this just be a landing page? It could be, but it's boring. Where's the video? Where's the customer testimonies? And where's all the other stuff? This is a product page. Do not confuse your product page with a landing page. Now, Tony, can you give me what a landing page should look like? You doggone right I can. I shall do that for you right now, sir. My favorite landing page of all time is Russell Brunson's Expert Secrets.
I want you to have a copy of my brand new book, and here's why I'm doing it. There are too many businesses who do have funnels, but
see, I need to put a video on my page, don't I? So my funnel page is going to have a video on it. Y'all get it? It's going to have a video on it. As soon as, and I mean y'all, as soon as Vegetation Wars come out, and I got the book in my hand, you watch the video I put on that page. So look, all this here, send me this, get this, customer testimony, look, a bunch of different videos. Bam, 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 reserve a copy, bunch of different videos, blah, blah, blah. I can't do that, pop up. I can't do that here.
So,
yes.
When you do your video, do you need to be in a video?
That's a great question, Grace. If it's, let me stop the screen so y'all can look at me. It's a great question. If this has nothing to do if you're a brand or not, has nothing to do with that. The answer to Grace's question is twofold. One is, do I need to be in a video? No. You can put up any video. Or, here's a more specific, better answer. If it's your product, there's nothing better than your face selling your stuff. It's never going to change. It's never going to change. There is nothing better than your face on your stuff. Who's going to sell Tony Robbins better than Tony Robbins? Who's going to sell Kenneth Davis better than Kenneth Davis? Can I hire actor Antonio? Sure can. Can I make it like a commercial? Sure can. Will that work? Of course. It's been working for generations. It's going to keep working.
Okay. Follow-up question. Let's say if you have, like if you had ShamWow.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Like I said, the gentleman who did the ShamWow, I'm pretty sure that wasn't his product.
No, it wasn't his product. So what you're calling,
okay.
what that's called is an attractive character. So Grace is saying, Antonio, I can do it, but yeah, but I don't mind hiring an attractive character to do it. Now, attractive character doesn't just mean attractive person. It means polarizing. It means, so Joel Osteen is an attractive character. He's so far on the, the Lord wants you to be successful. That's TD Jakes, get ready, get ready. It's attractive character. The same message. Two ends of the spectrum. Okay.
Charisma.
Ends of the charisma. Okay. Absolutely. Charisma is everything about the attractive character. Clear eyes. That's an attractive character. So you can't be in the middle. You have to be polarizing. You must be Joe Rogan. I don't even know the liberal equivalent to Joe Rogan. I have no idea. I don't think there is a liberal equivalent to Joe Rogan. I don't even think that would work, but maybe. I have no idea. I guess Don Lemon is trying to be the liberal equivalent of Joe Rogan. Okay, Susan's nodding here. I think that's making sense. Don Lemon is rising to be that way. We just got in a feud with ex-CEO, Elon Musk. Okay. You got to be an attractive character. Can you hire an attractive character? Absolutely. Can you hire an AI character? Absolutely. Can you go to Fiverr.com and do it? Absolutely. But you need to control the script. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Noella.
Yeah, just sorry if my question is gonna take us backwards. So is it that where does the relationship with the WordPress and the ClickFunnels come in between? Are we only gonna be using ClickFunnels to get the leads in terms of like treating it as a lead magnet, and then the end goal is to get them to our WordPress, aka website, or what is that looking like?
So let's break down all those questions in there. Let's not confuse ClickFunnels with sales funnels. Let's first just start there first. ClickFunnels is a software owned by Russell Brunson and his business partner. Sales funnels is the thing. ClickFunnels is a product of that thing. Okay, let's start there first. Because the way her question was asked was, are we using ClickFunnels to go to our WordPress? With ClickFunnels, it would just be like, well, let's just host your domain. You can just do it all right here. And ClickFunnels, the product, would make everything that I'm saying far easier, because instead of me teaching it, it'll do it for you. It'll just do it for you. ClickFunnels is far superior than what I'm teaching, because WordPress doesn't have the technological capability of ClickFunnels. Cool. Okay, Grace, you're now taking notes for Deanna, so she's got to go get done. Everybody okay with that? All right. So now that we got that out the way, we're not using ClickFunnels because I can teach a course on that, but it won't be today. We're already going to go 3 hours today and something like that. So it won't be today. Okay, it won't be today. So now let's go back to sales funnels. Her question is valid. The questions, y'all participation threw me off. Well, that threw me off. This put us in a different spot. So Antonio, what's the end goal? It's not to get people in our bank account. The end goal is to get people in our database. I'm going to make the argument that your bank account pales into comparison to your database. I'll give you a great example. So happy and grateful. I wrote this book in 2017 or something. I don't know, whatever. Les Brown wrote the foreword. I got this check already. It could have been like $6 or something. That ain't good enough. But the program that I can produce from this book and all the money I've made because of this book is because y'all in my email database. I'm gonna try a different example this time. My doctor sends me vitamin D. Apparently, last year, we don't know how they pulled this off, Phil. I was vitamin D deficient, which makes no sense because vitamin D comes from being dark skinned in the first place. It's like, no, it's literally melanin creates vitamin D from sunlight. And I'm in Texas, Houston, sunny, super hot Texas. So this don't make no sense how a dark skinned man was vitamin D deficiency, and he laughed at me in the office for even being so. He's like, how you gonna be, he's a young doctor. How you gonna be dark skinned in Houston and vitamin D deficient? That don't make no sense. I don't know how I got there. He got paid from Veterans Affairs one time. However, Susan, I've popped 10,000 of these pills now, once a day. Getting people to buy from you is writing the prescription. Getting paid each time they take a pill. That's your email database. Did it make sense that time? So I'm going to argue that the end goal should not be getting my bank account. The end goal should be getting my email database, because you finna hear from me like Grant Cardone let you hear from him. If you don't get that joke, sign up for something Grant Cardone and it will make sense. It will make sense. The goal is to get paid every time somebody takes a pill. Maybe Texas sun fake. It might be. Maybe the flat earthers are correct. The sun is fake and the earth is flat. And it's all, whatever. I want to get paid. So, Noella, every single time I pop a pill is what I want to get paid. So I'm creating landing pages to get you in my database. This is why I'm giving you this very, very detailed explanation, so you don't F this part up. What's more important, your business or your landing page? And I'm going to tell you your landing page. Your landing page is more important than your children. It is. It is. Because your landing page is going to feed your children. So watch, I'm going to answer all of Noel's questions, all of Dr. Ferry's questions by showing you in real time. Okay, by showing you in real time. So here we go. Antonio, are you not going to use this bundle? You got doggone right, I'm going to use this bundle. But Dr. Ferris, here's the question that you had in your head. He was asking it, but didn't know how to verbalize it. So when am I using this, Antonio? This is after you've already bought from me, Dr. Ferris. You get to see my WooCommerce, all that stuff that Dr. Ferris said. I set this up. That's after you bought from me. Why? Because in order to find this, you got to already be on the website. This is what I hate about books about evangelism. Books about evangelism teach you how to bring somebody to Christ. They never teach you how to even walk up to that person. No, that's real talk. The book assumes you have the fortitude to even make that friend. Evangelism, people don't not evangelize because they don't know what to say. They don't evangelize because getting that conversation started is very difficult. Somebody, maybe Dr. Ferris, needs to write the book, How to Get Started in Evangelism. So in this particular case, the reason why you're going to buy from my website is because you're on it already. But Dr. Ferris, I don't want new customers back here because it takes a lot of energy to get back here and a lot of clicking. First off, if I go to the homepage, you can't even find this. I'm trying to get y'all to see that your website got a lot of stuff on it. This is why we build landing pages. I build the landing page. Let me show you. The mere fact that I can't even see it. Path Bender. The mere fact I can't even find it proves my case. So here we go. 2 different pages. Path Bender to bundle. Path Bender to arrives. Watch this here. Bundle goes to what you just saw, the product page. But then look what I did. First off, you have to find that by searching. Why am I having my customers do the work in search? That's number one. No
Because
friction.
then they know exactly what they want.
Yeah, but I don't want you to do that because I'm going to go to the dude I ain't got to search for. This is how we are. It's called friction. I don't want you using friction. No, watch this here. Now, Dr. Ferris, here's a landing page. Same product. Same product. Look, above the fold, pre-order your book. Watch this here. All the information. All the information. Pre-order your book again. Okay, I'm gonna show you again. Show you again. Watch this here. When I click pre-order the book, let me show you. Oops. Official fan club. It's all finna make sense. Come back over here. Drag this. Right. Okay, good. Exclusive bundle. Exclusive bundle. Okay, right here. So now I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy and paste all of this and stop my screen. I'm gonna come to Chat GPT. Y'all, if ain't nobody else gonna do this, Dr. Joshua Ryan Ferris will. Okay, watch this here. It's not as confusing as it seems. Here's the prompt you need. Below is the info for my product that I need to create $1 million sales funnel. Assume the following. There is assume one my product is digital. 2, my product has the fixed price of, I really have no idea what this, $25. $25. And Texas sales tax will be applied. 3, my product. Oh. 3, the importance of this product is to create a database and email database that generates me $100,000 a month. For three, 4, I want my customers to find me online, find me on social media, and then click the link. And by the second link click, they are getting their confirmation of product received. Very important. Please write me a compelling sales copy with FOMO, empathy, and excitement based on best practices. Title your writing, write in headers and bold, and use all my info below to create this sales copy. Congratulations, you now have a wonderful prompt to write your fancy words. Now, stay with me today. Microphone next to you.
There's something blocking it.
Oh no! Well, I just put it in the Zoom chat. I just put it in the Zoom chat. The prompt, and then what's probably blocking it is the Zoom chat. What's blocking it? There you go. All right, now guess what I'm gonna do? Hit enter. Blah blah blah. Discover your path of enlightenment. News pass. Pre-order this. Blah blah blah. Why this? Okay, can y'all see this? Why am I getting this? I just gave you the prompt. For God's sakes, take that prompt. You don't need to ask for words no more. I just gave you a prompt that you can reduplicate over and over and over. Are you ready? Blah, blah, blah. Look at this. Are you ready? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. You don't have to spend $100,000 like me and Tempest and Deanna had to do. ChatGPT got it in the system now. Now, please pay attention to my next moves. Antonio, my name is Dr. Ferris. What are you telling me to do? Glad you asked. I want you to first recognize that this, too many open. There we go. I want you to recognize this is the product page. Antonio, what do I have to do? If I come here, first off, I clicked on social media, one click. If I had to search for it, that's a second click. Then what I have to do, I got to add it to my cart. That's a third click. Then what do I have to do? I have to put in my information. That's a fourth click. Then what I have to do, since on my website, I got to create an account. That's a fifth click. That's too much. The only people that are going to do this are the people who've already bought from you, Dr. Ferris. That's why this is here. And that's why I have this landing page too. There you go. And that's why I was teaching about this, because I can put their money in PayPal. PayPal has to give me their name, has to give me their phone number. In most cases, they have to give me their physical address if I ask for it. And I can contact the person and then say, join my community over here. Is this the correct address for your book? Blah, 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 blah. And I did that in 2 clicks. Can y'all see the difference? Okay, now I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna show it to you in real action. I'm gonna show it to you in real action. Since I do not have, yes, sir.
Just kind of a slow down question. So just to make sure,
okay,
the main page is all landing pages. Your home page is all landing pages. Once you click that landing page, it goes to your product page. And then once you click to buy the product page, it sends you to another landing page where you can buy it from.
And it sends you to a confirmation page to get your stuff that will then send you into a website that you want to go to after that. Because I'm trying to train you to buy from me with as little steps as possible. So you had everything right until the very end. And I'm about to show you. I'm about to also show you as well. So I want, please pay attention. One set price, Pathbender 2 bundle, $25. Shipping fee. I don't have any shipping fee because it's digital.
Oh.
Okay. So watch. I'm about to bypass. You're going to see. I'm about to bypass my product page. I don't need my product page for this. My product page is going to get anybody else who caught me by accident, Jerome, who caught me later, who caught me in a lecture. My landing page, Kenneth, is going out to 1 billion people. You don't send 1 billion people work. Check it out. Maximum 1. So I'll let them do. They want to do. I'll just do 100 again. It's all good. We get 100. Here it is. Pathbender 2. Bam. Build it. Now, someone probably got it. I'm logged out because it's been sitting here for a while. Yeah. Yeah, they logged me out. That's what banking sites do. They don't let you stay idle for a long time. So shout out to them. Alrighty. Zoom. In a little bit, y'all won't be confused. You're going to be happy. This is why I said today's class is going to be a little longer and harder. Pathbender 2 bundle. $25. So now it's going to make sense, Dr. Ferris. Why was I saying do this? Why was I saying do this? Yep, go ahead.
Is there a certain reason why you're doing this instead of Stripe?
Yes and no. No. Stripe doesn't let you do 100. I could do it in Stripe too. I don't care which one. I personally don't care which one. I've got Stripe links too. I do for ATS leads, I use Stripe links. I showed y'all PayPal because everybody here doesn't have Stripe. It's not using Stripe. So I picked PayPal as most people would know PayPal.
I like what you're doing though, because then, like for me, when I get money for my books, it goes to PayPal. So I see how you're separating them, but I was just wondering, technology wise.
I use Stripe for most things. I use both Stripe and PayPal. I use Stripe and PayPal. I'm like, so with Dr. Fair's question that he had, I love that. Not only I love the question, I love to use both because I don't know which one of my customers is going to prefer which one, and you're gonna get all of them. You're gonna get whatever one you're gonna give me your money with. Don't matter to me. I'm setting them all up, and you're gonna see them all at the same time. Choose ye this day which one you're gonna give me, but you're gonna give me one of them. You're gonna give me one of them. When it comes to monthly subscription, I always use Stripe. I don't use anybody else but Stripe for monthly subscription. If it's a monthly subscription, it's only Stripe. I don't use anybody else. So now that y'all see now, I have a PayPal link. I have a link, button, code, etc. Yes. Now watch this. I'm going to make it all make sense now. I'm going to come back now to remember for me. Try to remember that I remember we did, in order to get with it, remember I used ChatGPT. I'm going to come back to Facebook. Okay. I'm going to refresh. I'm going to come back to Facebook. I'm going to copy and paste this. There's no link here. Antonio, what link you want to use? You already know what link I want to use. I'm not going to make this hard. Don't you even go to my website. Why am I sending you to my website when I can convert you on Facebook? This is what I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you, get them where they are. Okay, Dr. Ferris gets it. Go ahead, Dr. Ferris.
Okay, yeah, of course. This makes sense. Yeah, this makes sense. So I think I was complicating it, but I guess I'm worried about. Okay, I don't think I should be worried about it. Okay, I think this is silly in my mind. Um, if I have too many places where they can buy it,
Okay, keep going. I'm
then
interested.
it's going to be, I guess, a question down the road is keeping up with the inventory because, well, in this case, you're pre-selling your books. So you're going to have to, once it's out, go through and find all the people that bought it and then send it to them, unless it's an e-copy and then it's automatic, right? But if it's a print copy, right, there's all these multiple steps.
Yep.
Right? And so if you have one, I set it up in a way, I think it's 4 steps, which is I probably need to simplify it. This way, I just set this up the way you did that. That makes that's easy. Okay.
Yep.
Right. But then it's going to be a different list, right? I think I'm going to have multiple lists, right? Does that complicate things? Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't complicate things at all. Everything you're saying makes sense. I don't mind doing the work because it ain't that much work. However, if you get a CRM, then it's in one place and it doesn't matter anymore because it's in a CRM. You get what I'm saying? If you put it in a CRM, then it literally, now you got what you call a pipe drive and it's sorting itself out. You're sorting with tags and stuff.
A CRM. Okay.
Yep.
You would have that on PayPal?
Not on PayPal. I'm creating one called Rhino Leg, but you would make ClickFunnels so good. ClickFunnels operates as a CRM. In my particular case, I'm using ConvertKit as a CRM. That's why I pay for ConvertKit, because ConvertKit operates as a CRM for me. The way those tags and those sequences and how I use everybody in the sequence and how I email everybody, how I have it automatically automated, and how I can go in and look at everybody's name, number, email. Yes, I use ConvertKit right now as a CRM. You asked the best question so far.
So you can link that. I know this is really basic, but you can link all of those different sites and lists using the ConvertKit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Because of the, hold on, I don't want to show customer information, but I have tags. Remember all the tags? I tag each. This was a Pathbender customer. This was a Solarianverse customer. This was a business universe. I tag everybody, and now when I go in, I can sort by tags or email by tags. That was great. That was great. That was the greatest question so far. Now I want you to pay attention to this. I forgot to. Oh, she already. Good job, Ina. She already commented. What I would have normally did was put a picture right here. Now all my securities and stuff and it's probably gonna show PayPal link. I would have put a picture here. I would have put a picture here so PayPal wouldn't pop up, but that's okay. I don't. It doesn't bother me. But I do want to pay attention. I do want to pay attention how many times I put this link up. Now I do want you to do that. Title, link, 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 link. Why? Why am I doing this, Kenneth? Because wherever you at, player, wherever your eyes are, I'm gonna need you to see the link next. Jerome, here's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to give you 4 options to buy from me. Option number 1, yes. Option number 2, yes. Option number 3, yes. Option number 4, yes. Which one of these yeses will you be going with, Dion?
Whichever one I fall on.
Don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. Now, when I get the PayPal, then it's going to have whatever PayPal has. Like I had to make sure Ina was, because I don't recognize France's addresses. So if she pre-ordered her book, I called her and I said, hey, well, whatever I did, I forgot how I contacted her. Is this the right address? Because PayPal already has that address stored. So I had to make sure. Because if she would have said, that's the right address, but can you send it to this? No problem. I'll send it there. I don't mind. So what I did when she gave me that information, Dr. Ferris, I updated her information in my CRM with the right address. So now when it's time to mail out books, I'm just the computer holder, the cloud got it. I don't need it. Now, this is a sales copy that does not go to my website. Antonio, can you click the button? Sure can. This is exactly what they're going to see. Yeah, I missed it. Watch this here. I'm going to do it again.
I got that.
1 click. So now the second click is you put in your information. By the time you hit that 3rd click, you got your product.
And you're doing these for posts and for the landing pages on your website.
And if y'all go to my stories on my Instagram right now, and you click my Instagram, it's going to take you to Amazon or it's going to take you to PayPal. I never, ever, ever tell Dr. Ferris, oh, Dr. Ferris, you on Instagram? I tell you what, get off of Instagram real quick, come to my website, scroll down my page. On page 3, click on this link. When you click on this link, then go ahead and put.
Okay,
No.
then let me ask this. For all us people on social media, do we put, is that where we should be having our website at then? Because somewhere it needs to be.
Trying to show you, I ain't used my website yet, y'all. I have not used my website. Firstly, because my website is AntonioTSmithJr.com. What I've used was these links. AntonioTSmithJr.com/links, and that's the landing pages. I haven't used. Jalen, you now have the best question. I ain't forget my website. My website's trash because my website take too long to convert. The only people who want to go through your website are the people who trust you enough to buy from you. Then they say, I like this guy, Dr. Ferris. Let me look around some more. So you need everybody write this down. Segment your customers into 3 pieces. Customer segment. I'm sorry. Let me separate your customers into 3 categories. There we go. The SAT words be all in my head. Category number 1, free customers. Those are customers. Category number 2, customers who need to be trained to buy from me. Category number 3, customers who've been trained to buy from me. And they all get treated differently. Yeah, I swear they pay good money for the teaching y'all getting today. this class would be so expensive. I might go to Tyrell's website and show y'all what I'm talking about. I was actually trying to buy something for Tyrell's website, but I couldn't because you can't use his wish list unless you go through the whole process and do the product. And I was like, okay, I'll come back later. If I could use his wish list without doing that, I'd have a bunch of stuff on my wish list already. Or so then I try to create a profile, but I can't create a profile until I buy. So if he make it to where I can create a profile and add stuff on my wish list, he'll increase his customers. Go ahead, Noella.
I kind of marinated and already answered my own question.
Fair enough. You can ask it out loud anyway for everybody else.
Yeah, so I was thinking like, yeah, so I'm gonna go like, so basically if I'm scrolling on Facebook and I love books and you show up and then, oh, this is nice, Pathbender, and I click the link, now you
One
take me to your
click.
PayPal work. One click, yeah. You
Two
take
click.
me
No,
straight to your
I'm counting the
PayPal,
click. She's goddamn right. I'm sorry. Excuse me. You're gosh darn
right?
right. The muffins are not going to get burnt. Yes. 2 clicks.
Second, okay, so go straight to your PayPal where I can pay $25 to get the book, pre-order the book
You
or
got
get the
doggone
book.
right. Mm-hmm.
And you already, by then, once I've confirmed, you already have my information, my phone number, my email address, my
The
physical
confirmation was the
address.
third click. By the time y'all tell PayPal, go and get my money, that's the third click. By third click, you getting confirmation from me. Show Liz.
Got
And then
it. And
Kenneth.
then,
Kenneth got everybody making you get phone calls right as you get that confirmation.
got it. Okay.
Can you repeat the three things you said? Because I got customers who need to be trained by, and I lost.
I got you. Free customers. Customers who need to learn how to buy from me. And right now, for hour and 20 minutes, that's the only thing we've talked about, Dr. Ferris. Customers who need to learn how to buy from me. You do not show customers who need to learn how to buy from you your website. You show them your landing page because you got one shot to convince them. And you don't show them a bunch of stuff. And the third segmentation is customers who already know how to buy from me. They get everything else. See, Jerome want to know about, the stuff I got going. The customer, but when me and Jerome was sitting in Les Brown thing, Jerome ain't want to know nothing about me. Jerome was trying to make sure how am I getting my money back from this place that I done bought into. I need you to get that. Your customers they're sitting in 3 different places. They're sitting in, I mean, Antonio dropping that knowledge. I sure appreciate him. Go on, give me some more. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They never gonna get in my database. I'm gonna keep on dropping that knowledge, so they keep getting weaker, or I'm ethically bribing them to get in my database. I just told Kenneth this today. Kenneth, you're gonna get your 10,000. Kenneth, did I not tell him what I told you, man? Just want y'all to hear this.
Oh yeah, he definitely told me I was gonna get my 10,000, and it was no way I would not get it. So
I set it up good. They want a sample chapter. Here's a sample chapter. Boom, boom, boom. I explained to them everything I was doing. Explained the mechanics behind it, and write these things down and say it. And boom. So now, and I tell them, I don't care. I don't care if your cousin buy. We'll get it 3 years from now. This is my mindset. My mindset is you're gonna buy from me today, or you can buy from me next year. But you're gonna buy from me. Now you're gonna buy from me one way or the other. See, I don't have I believe in
You
grace.
preaching today, Reverend.
See what I'm
You
saying?
preaching today.
I don't worry about if you're gonna buy from me right now because I can't serve you that way. If I worry about if you're gonna buy from me right now, then I stop putting out free content. I stop nurturing you. But if I recognize, oh, you're gonna buy from me regardless, then you getting 16 different things. And you start saying, man, I ain't bought from this dude. Yeah, he treat me better than the people I'm paying for. Y'all get it? Dr. Ferris just accidentally did something like that last week. He was like, man, I've been paying for these people to advertise for me. I was like, don't do that no more. I'll do it for you and teach you how to do it. You run your own ads. I'll teach you. I'm the people. The only conversation we've had today is I need to teach you how to buy from me, and you don't show these people your website. The people who need to learn how to buy from you should not be looking at your website. They should not be looking at your website because you haven't trained them to buy from you yet. If you send them to your website, write this down, please. You're training them to confuse them. Okay. Hold on, just pause. Everybody receive it. I just told Tyrell if I could create a landing page, if he could create, well, I can create a profile before I buy, then Tyrell should run straight ads and posts, create a profile on my page, on my store, and add to your wish list. And at some point, that's what he's gonna give me to do. And guess what? If I create a profile, guess what he get, Jalen? My name, my number, whatever else he asking for. I ain't bought nothing yet, but I don't need to, because you know what I did, Amir? I put 13 things in my wish list, and now that wish list is screaming at me. So now my pride get kicked in, and I go, wait a minute. I got to get that stuff out my wish list. So now, without Tyrell even talking to me, that wish list is, I got to get that blender. I got to get that beanbag chair. Now I got 14 different products pushing me to convert to him. So what I start doing after that, I start saying, okay, when I get paid this time, I'm gonna hold $30 so I can buy this. I start planning my life around buying from his wish. It's no longer, see, he no longer is selling to me. I'm now pissed off that I don't have the stuff out my wish list. And these are the customers you want. But since I can't create a wish list, that's what's going on. Amazon let you create a wish list, huh? Before you buy, huh? Netflix. Anyway, y'all catch that later, man. Y'all catch that later. All right. Look, sales team nugget. When you're talking to business owners, you're sending them to your website. Facts. Don't send them to your website. So let's make this make sense now. We're gonna make it even make more sense. Here's Facebook. This is working. This is absolutely working. So now you just come. LinkedIn. I don't care if you buy, but you're gonna see me though. You're gonna see me today though. I know that much. I know you're gonna see me today. I know that much. I know one way or other you're gonna catch these hands though. You feel me? Look, you're gonna see me today. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna see me today. See, I don't make too many posts like this because these are obvious selling posts. So what I do is I put a bunch of free products in between. I put a bunch of free products in between, a bunch of them. So when I get all the free products in between, what ends up happening is that when you see that sales post, it ain't offensive no more. Now I'm not the spammy guy. I'm the guy, man, I've said it, I haven't said it in a long time, but the days of being relevant without being a resource are over. You have to be a resource if you want to be relevant in today's internet world. If they don't look at Dr. Ferris as the soul man, he came up with that with himself. I like it. He needs to become the resource of what soul is. And once that happens, then people will buy from him. Now, everybody write this down. I'm about to move higher. If you think that was difficult, I'm about to get it more difficult. Write it in first person. I'm going to say it in first person so it could, I'm going to want to imprint on your brain. I must convince my customers that if they do not buy from me, they're going to die. This is 100% how I think. And I know you're going to go, well, Antonio, you can't say that. You know what? I'm not asking you in your little bleeding heart. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you that if you don't buy from me, Ina, you're going to die. Why is this important? Because there's a great saying out there, Phil. Bread and water free. All else must be sold. If I ain't selling bread or water, I gotta sell it. This means I need to convince Noella that my wigs, if you don't buy my wigs, you're gonna die. You're gonna die of shame. You're gonna die of itch. You're gonna die of something, but you're gonna die. If you don't get no coaching, you're gonna die. Ain't no coach out here better than Phil and Susan. You're gonna die if you use somebody else. This is a good. This is a great example. So, I got some stuff yesterday. Let me bring up Phil and Susan. I need to call Phil and Susan sometime today, hopefully, because I got a meeting right after this. And I'm so glad I couldn't do it yesterday because I didn't have an answer yesterday, but I woke up with the answer today. I woke up with the answer today. I didn't have the answer yesterday. I didn't even know how I could help, but I woke up with the answer today. I guess my subconscious kept figuring it out. It kept trying to work on the problem. It kept working on the problem. They're serving someone. This is a great example of customers, okay? And I know this information because this customer has me in a group message, and I'm an introvert. I hate group messages. And he got me in a group message. He got me in a group message. And he text messages in his group 30, 40 times a day. I'm not even joking. I'm not even being liberal with my estimation here. And he's bringing up, he wants to join Les Brown and do some other stuff. Well, I don't even know if you want to join. I'm sure that ain't what he's telling Phil and Susan. I'm pretty sure he's telling Phil and Susan, blah, blah, blah. So as I'm looking at these 100 messages every day and a half, I'm recognizing something about this particular customer. There's two things about this particular customer that I'm going to say, but I really need y'all to get this so you can do your funnels right. Thing number one, this customer, no matter whether, period, point blank. First, let me preface this. Let me preface this. This customer's a Black person. Okay. Let me preface this by this statement here. I don't care nothing about your programming, Tanya. Just know that when I figure it out, you can be whoever you want to be, because I know what to do with you now. I'm not trying to change you. As soon as I figure out how your programming works, don't matter what you do. Because if you do this, I know how to flip you over here. Don't change. I don't need you to change. You're going to think I'm the greatest guy on the planet because I let you be yourself. Do you? So this guy has two sets of programmings that are absolutely working against Phil and Susan. And I'm looking at it. I didn't have this answer yesterday. I got it this morning. One, if I tell y'all, he is a panderer of white people. All his advertising and posts are to get white people to love him. Go look it up. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Phil and Susan, go look it up yourself. You'll see it. All of his posts are white people, look at me. I'm not like these other Black people. All of them. I didn't recognize that until my subconscious did this morning. I didn't recognize it. No, this is important because Phil and Susan are white. So they're winning. No. This is important. This is very important. Try to hear what I'm saying, because you gotta funnel your customer. Okay. So when you understand that he panders to white people, I'm not like these other people, that means he ain't going nowhere from Phil and Susan. This is the first understanding, because they make him look good according to his programming.
Watch out, Dr. Ferris. Watch out, Dr. Ferris.
According to this customer's programming, I guarantee you, I ain't had this conversation with Phil and Susan. I guarantee you he tell them all the time about he brag about them too, because bragging about them makes him look good. Now watch this here. The second thing is he is so desperate that every opportunity that comes up, it's life or death. He has to move on it. I had these answers yesterday. I'm not saying a single bad thing. I am accounting for this man's programming. That's all I'm doing. Whether you feel bad or not, I just treated him like customer segmentation. That is all. I'm just an algorithm dissecting this customer. That is it. So now when I understand this, so when Les Brown comes and say, do this, do this, do this, he don't want Les Brown. He wants more white people. You're not listening. You're not listening. Don't want Les Brown. He wants whatever Les Brown is offering to get back to his original motivation, which works out for Phil and Susan, because Phil and Susan don't have to worry about anything. They just need to continue to say, hey, here's a list of all these white people we can put you in front of. Problem solved. Antonio, tie this back into sales funnels. I need you to get that your customers, their only motivation is whatever they want. And it's not your job to stand in front of it. It is your job to it is Phil and Susan's job to make sure that this customer knows if they leave, if he leaves them, they will die. If you leave us, you're going to die. That's their only job. And how do you do that? You keep putting life that he can't get to in his face. I did not have an answer yesterday. I woke up with this answer on my mind. I guess my subconscious kept, because I went to the Instagram post and I got a text message through this crazy right now. Text message.
Antonio,
Yep.
I think we're completely unaware of that. We're just being us. It's
No
nothing.
doubt.
It's not.
That's why you got Mr. 48 Laws of Power right here.
I'm sitting here thinking, what?
So if you go look at his Instagram, like right now,
Tony, I think I know who you're talking about, but
yeah. If I wish I could I got a white face, right? This isn't about black and white. I'm talking about his motives. Right now on my phone, I have a white, it says my publisher queen. And it's a white lady. I'm not gonna say her name because then y'all know. Well, no, I can't because she publishes like 1,000 people. My publisher queen, and it's Melissa. And it's right, she's right here on my phone. It's cute, jet black hair as possible. Okay, first off, when black people say king or queen, that's reserved for only other black people. That's number one. Let's keep that understood. Okay, that is us we're passing up slavery and reminding Amir where he comes from. This is why black people use that. That's not how this black person is using that. I want you to understand. So what he's doing is he's saying in a group with 2 black people, he's saying Melissa is his queen. He got somebody straight up cooning right here. That's literally cooning. Sorry. And then he's the spook. I can't even tell you. These his words. These ain't my words. These are his words. He's doing that. Every one of his posts is denigrating his community to lift up or to pander to to white people. Okay, he would probably say dominant society, European, whatever. Understanding this, I can make him millions of dollars. Because all I have to do,
I know who you're talking about.
It's not hard. Understanding this, I can make him millions of dollars. All I have to do is go further with that. I just have to make him. Y'all know y'all know Skip Bayless. If I say Skip Bayless, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Sports.
Yes.
Okay. And then
Yes.
what's the black version of Skip Bayless for what's his name?
Stephen A.
No,
Smith?
no, 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 no.
Shannon Sharp?
Wilcott David with the what's his name? I don't
It wasn't
Candace
Shannon
Owens.
Sharp.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I just need to make him Candace Owens. If I want
There
to
you
make
go.
him millions of dollars, I just need to make him Candace Owens. She has an audience. She has a really big audience. And what is Candace Owens' audience? Simple. Hey, white people, I'm not like them. There's a market for that. If she were to
Are you talking
ever
about
say,
Mike Wilbur?
no, not him. It's like Jeff. If you say the name, you'll know it. He's sports pundit that he just clearly hates black people. There's no doubt about it. He's almost
Oh, you talking about the other guy who didn't like Dion? Talking about that didn't like.
I can't remember
Yeah,
his name, but anyway, Candace Owens is a good comp
yeah.
here. Candace Owens is a good comp, and I promise you, I'm on subject. Dr. Ferris, I don't care. I just know that should Phil and Susan want to get more money from him, which should be the goal, right? Because we want to get paid every time we take a pill. Yes. But Phil and Susan's only goal is to Phil, just do your country club thing. Tap in. Just do what you automatically do. See, Phil and Susan's problem is they're like nice people and they like black people and they think people are even and equal. This is their problem. You know, they don't have a racist bone in their body. This is their problem. So they can't think about what I'm saying right now. This man wants to be, and if you think about everything he's ever said, I did this, I didn't do that, I did this, I'm never these people, I'm never these people. He's like the Pharisee and the tax collector. He's always the Pharisees. Well, I'm so glad I'm not like this tax collector. I mean, not like this sinner, you know, or whatever. You know some of the Pharisee. Yeah, I'm so not like this tax collector. Knowing that this is how you funnel this person. You funnel this person by consistently putting your product in front of their face with their needs. Dr. Ferris is going to have the same problem. All of you are going to have the same problem. See, I can do this with no problem because my brand is built on, I don't give a damn what you do. Just tell me what you want. It is more likely, that in 15 years, someone's going to say, I taught a terrorist how to be a millionaire. And like, that's more likely that's going to happen versus someone's going to say, Antonio, don't give information away for free. I am more likely to have accidentally educated your next terrorist than I am to not give away information because I know my business model. I know my business model. So take this same energy, Dr. Ferris, get ready to share your screen because he on sale today. He's fit to sell. If you got co-hosting privileges, so you can share your screen at any time. Take us to whatever you selling, whatever page, and keep this. I want all y'all lean in. I promise you. If I know Phyllis Susan, they're sponges. They absorb and they adapt. And if you just go back in your head, Phil, if you look at every last one of these conversations, it's right there. I don't know how I missed it. It's absolutely right there. His entire message is division, but it doesn't seem that way. But you got to look. It's hidden so well, but you got to look at it to see it. And when if that don't work, just go down his Facebook page or go down his Instagram, hit the likes and look at all the people who like his status. They all look like they stand right behind Trump at one of his rallies. They all look like that. They all look like that. They all look like that. And if you
Trump
ask him,
supporter,
he is.
but I didn't catch any of this, you know.
You could tell by the way he talked and the way he would always talk about how I've not assimilated, but I've positioned myself in the European culture. Once you
That's
said
right.
that, I knew what
And
was
you knew it. You knew it right as soon as I said that. You knew it. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm saying it, but it's so obvious. Now I didn't have the answer yesterday, and I'm so glad that I had to work all the way to. It wasn't too hard to be busy because it was Deanna's birthday, so I had to be busy. Yes, I was supposed to be busy, with her yesterday or get in trouble. You understand? I was supposed to be unavailable. Well, I don't think we stopped watching movies till like 10 o'clock at night or something. But whatever. I was supposed to be unavailable yesterday. But now that you know that, Dr. Ferris, their teaching should be, how do you get in front of more Trump supporters? They don't have to say it that way, but that's his motivation. So tap into your Fox News people. Like if the more they do it, the more, because this is why he wants less, because he thinks the name is going to get him further than that. But if you got the connections, like if you got the connections, like especially, oh, bring up your daughter. Oh, my daughter is, oh, really? She does this over this? I bet he hook right in on that. Now I don't know if you want such behavior around your daughter, but and here's the crazy thing is he's not toxic. He's not toxic to me. Because once I got your programming, I don't care. I know what to do with you. But once I got your programming, I know what to do with you. It doesn't bother me. So what we're going to do is Dr. Ferris is about to share his website, and we're going to find the programming of who is going to get this. And I'm going to create all the posts in real time with him on who going to get his product. That's valuable. Okay. That's one of the hardest things to do. Antonio, I got my product, but hell, ain't nobody buying it. Y'all got that problem? I got my product, ain't nobody buying it. Some of y'all like, I ain't even got my product, bro. I'm trying to work it out.
Yep, I got that problem right now.
Right now. Got my product. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, this is a great idea. This is a great thing. I'm telling you, great thing here. Okay, Dr. Ferris, we ready? Whenever you're ready.
Okay. What am I selling? I have multiple pages up. There's too many options. I can pick. If you tell me to just go with my gut, I can do that because I have multiple things that and I'm not sure which one's the best at the moment.
Yeah, and that's fair.
If you looked, you saw a couple things. I don't know if you had a recommendation. You may not.
I do have a recommendation. I have a recommendation. It's one of the courses on
Antonio,
the SDL. Yes, sir.
Antonio, Dr. Ferris, all of these squares are potential customers. Come on, dog. Give me. Stop playing.
There you go. Super Christian. So definitely do the one you were going to do, which I think you're going to do the book related one, probably the souls that you showed me last. I think so. That would be my guess.
Yeah, the book.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's good. And then also do the course. You have a course, and we were showing it last night, of people like Jerome who want to get better in their Christian walk. Okay. Now, while he's sharing the screen, I want all of you to remember this one thing. Antonio sold the business university at Les Brown event. And I made $100,000 in like 48 hours. I didn't even have the business university built. No. You're going to listen to what I just said.
He got my money.
First one? Was that the first one?
Yep. I had the idea. My goal was I was going to try to record 30,000 classes and put them up. Tippus was like, why don't you just use Zoom? And I was like, And then that's how we got here. That one little comment Tip is used. That's how we got here. And in the 17-hour drive back, because we actually drove to Florida, we built the university on that drive back.
And I
So
gave you the
basically, it
room
turned
for a
into a Zoom
second
masterclass.
session.
Oh.
Yep, you gave me the room for second session. Sure did. Sure did, 100%. And the second session was awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm
I
going
was
to
in
tell
one of
Dr.
those
Ferris
classes.
is, say it again.
I sat in one of those
Yep,
sessions.
sure did. Sure did. So what I'm going to tell Dr. Ferris is he going to sell a course. And y'all going to be ready to join it 30 days from now. But you're going to buy it today. You get it? So let me give you a few ways to pull this off. You might want to write these down. Reserve your spot. Call this next one product upgrade. I'll give you the words. Product upgrade is the words. Cedric's going to say, hey, I could put you in this class. It's almost ending, but we're doing a 2.0 with more relevant information that starts in 45 days. Do you mind waiting that to get the best information, or you want me to put you in this one? And anybody who just spent their money at comments, I can wait 45 days. I can wait 30 days. You get it? If not, then you tell them, okay, I'll deliver to you in 72 hours, and you got 72 hours. Oh, Kenneth, I am teaching, man. I am teaching. They are here bull jiving. I'm teaching. Does Dr. Ferris have his course already together? Yes. Does he have the little details? No, of course he does. Does he need the little details? No. If he got the little details, ain't nobody gonna like it, because the customers is supposed to say, hey, I want you to have these details.
Okay, now can I ask a question?
You sure can.
So I'm sure it's a little bit different for Dr. Harris because he has a little bit more interviews and whatnot out there that he can use. But for someone that's like starting and wants to put out the course but doesn't really have
You're
the
muted,
credibility
Jalen.
yet. No, I'm not.
Muted.
I can't hear him.
Okay, keep going. It's,
All right.
it's probably her internet. Can you hear me, Renee? Renee, if you can hear me,
You might be on mute or whatever it is.
Oh my. Okay.
Okay, well there you go. Go ahead, Jada. She heard you that time.
Um,
So somebody like me that don't have videos everywhere.
yeah. Someone starting that, has a little bit of content, but is really trying to get there. What would I guess you recommend for them in this step?
Got a cold plan. I've given this plan 1,000 times. Only 2 people ever done it. Larlo Holt, and I don't even remember the other guy name. I'm gonna give it to you now. Okay, and it's so much easier with ChatGPT now. You're gonna go live on Facebook or StreamYard now. Actually, I would use StreamYard. Is what I would do. I wouldn't even use Facebook. I would use StreamYard. You're gonna go live on. You're gonna record on StreamYard or Zoom, and you're not gonna let nobody see it. You're gonna pick one subject, and you're gonna give me 30 different topics. We used to think hard about this, Jerome. I ain't gonna do that now. ChatGPT, please give me 30 different subtopics inside just one topic. It's too easy now, Susan. Too easy. Then what you're gonna do, Tyrell, is you're gonna talk for 1 hour on that subject. So you're gonna have the one subject, and you're gonna have 30 different topics. That means you're gonna have a 30-hour course on this one subject that you're willing to die for. And then guess what you got, Jalen?
So are you going to make this a video course, or is this going to be a live course?
I'll answer that question right after I say this here. Guess what you got, Jalen? The only university 30-hour catalog, of your subject in the world. In the world. Right here, I need to teach y'all how to sell stuff. Then I answer the question, then Dr. Ferris will share the screen. Antonio, what do we need to buy something? Excuse me, what do we need to sell something, Tyrell? It's easy. I'll give you the answer. Trading power. If Dion's gonna buy from me, I need to have the power in the trade, or I'm not gonna be able to sell it. Y'all think about money too difficultly.
Go just a little bit deeper into that.
Got you.
What do you think about that?
Got you. No, this is perfect. This is perfect. Trading power is all you need. If I have bananas and I go into Dr. Ferris' house and he got a bunch of bananas, can't sell those. Or he allergic to bananas, can't sell those. Don't have any trading power. But if I have bananas and his sugar level's low, and he about to have a diabetic fit and coma, and I can help, then he got to come off that money for these bananas or he gonna die. First banana for free. Feel better? Yeah, I'm starting my vision. Look, he gonna do this here, Tyrell. I'm feeling a little
That's
better.
a hustler right there.
And then what I'm gonna do after that is I'm gonna let him hurt again. Man, get down and lay down, man. I thought I told y'all my business philosophy. I thought I said I've been very upfront about this here.
You could sell salt to a slug.
I was gonna say, yeah, something like that.
Go ahead, Grace.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yep.
It was bothering me. Jason Whitlock.
Jason Whitlock, God dog it. That's who I was trying to think of. Jason Whitlock hates his people. Anyway, Jason, thank you so much, Grace. Oh God, that was gonna bother me all night. So now I give Dr. Ferris a banana. He feel better now, but he know. So what's really going to sell him on all my bananas? Is it the taste in his mouth? No, the fear of getting into another diabetic coma. That gives me the power to trade. If you feels going, oh my God, that 4-day loss of power, Antonio. Right? If you listen, like you can totally hear it. Okay, I could be a great comment if I applied myself there. It could be a great comment. Great comment. Can you get it? Trading power. I must, if I have something to trade, that's not good enough. I have to have the power to trade that. Since I got the power here in this class, because I have the information and I can break this down simply, I could charge y'all greatly for this. I could absolutely charge you for this. I can absolutely charge you for this. I should. And everybody here's going, I'll pay for it too. But if we're going to work together, then you make my life better, not broke. You really do. This is my deal with you is, while you give me time to create salaries, I'm going to give you what I can to help you.
You're going to give us confidence.
Confidence.
So you are a con man. You're going to give us confidence.
I love it. I'm going to put it on my business card. So you get it, Tyrell. Trading power is you don't sell meat to a vegan. I got to have power. There has to be there needs to be some form of scarcity. And if it's not scarcity, there needs to be some form of great pleasure. Now, this is borrowed from Sigmund Freud. I'm either running.
I get exactly what you're saying.
Exactly. I'm running from pain or towards pleasure. So do the porn industry have to advertise? No. Y'all have never seen a porn commercial. We can't get rid of it. We can't get rid of it. We can't get rid of it. But you ain't never. Jaden's like, well, I see him every time I log on. I gotta wait 30 seconds to hit skip. I know that's a different kind of commercial.
I would say you ask, you shall receive on that one.
You understand? Because the industry doesn't need to sell, because pleasure sells itself. Pleasure sells itself. Amazon don't need to sell Amazon. They telling you, Dr. Ferris, here's Amazon Prime. Take all this stuff for free. But you're going to give me your money one way or the other. You're going to give me your money.
Oh, yeah. They absolutely do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Every time I pay for Amazon Prime yearly. Every time they take their 157, I go, what? Oh, okay, that's Amazon. They're cool. They cool. You got a product with power when you look at your automatic debit and go, oh, okay, all right, that's fine. They fine. That's the power. Okay, you can share your screen, now, Dr. Ferris. Whichever one he for the sale, we're gonna use our customer example of the black guy said panders to white people. All that is knowing who the target is, and we're gonna use his trading power. Okay, perfect. Spiritual. Oh, and look, and then he was already working in the background. I love it so much. I so love when people take what I'm saying and do it. So
I was trying to do it as you were doing it.
Yes, I love it.
Okay. So I don't know if I should go to my Facebook page. This is a, what do you call it? This isn't a landing page.
This is a sales
Basically,
copy.
I took it from my landing page and did what you just did.
Good. That's the sales copy. That's the sales message.
The sales copy, right, right, for my book.
Good.
The book is called The Banquet or Banquet of Souls, A Mirror to the Universe.
Good.
It's done. Actually,
perfect.
I need to find the perfect cover picture, but other than that, it's done.
Okay.
So it is, as you have done with your last or most recent two books, I'm planning to publish this. I think I have the date in here, July 1st. I don't have the date in here. So this is a pre-order. Pre-order your copy today. July 1st, it'll be out. And so with this package, I was just following basically your first landing page that you sent us a few weeks ago. And then I offer some exclusive content as part of the package. It's a $35 package with a bunch of other free items.
Yep. Perfect. I'm on your page right now, Spiritual Driven. That's the group. This is the group.
I dropped the link in the chat already.
Perfect. Okay, good. That makes it so much. See that? Did y'all see that? I dropped the link and he took away the friction. So my brain wouldn't go, I'll just do it later. See, when I say I'll do it later, Dion, I really mean I will do it later, but we both know I'm not. We know I'm not. I'm not going to do it later. Okay, keep going, Dr. Ferris. Actually, Dr. Ferris, if you don't mind, do you mind if I take over? I would love. This is a perfect. Let me stop your screen real quick. This is the
please.
perfect time. This is the perfect time to fulfill what I want to do. Okay, here's Dr. Ferris. Here's his page because he dropped it in the link. Y'all get it? That was one click. Technically, that was one click. Here would be the second click. Y'all get it? By the time I do the third click, I'll be getting my confirmation. So let's watch this here. Dr. Ferris, if you can tell us in one sentence what this book is about. Everybody, hold on real quick. Let's see. Hold on, don't do that just yet. Ina, do me a favor. In the chat, in the Zoom chat, I need you to open up your Zoom chat. Every time I ask Dr. Ferris to do something, you're going to say step one, and then you're going to write my question down. Cool? So in this particular case, in one sentence, what is this product about? I said book, but people will have to change book to whatever they're selling. Cool?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Dr. Ferris.
Yes. Well, A Banquet of Souls is about a dinner table discussion of esteemed guests looking at the evidence for the soul as a window to reality.
It's very good. Hey, that was okay. Ina, new plan, since he's got really great answers, I forgot he has a whole freaking doctor's degree. He gets paid for twisting words into income. I forgot about that. Okay. New plan, Ina. Let's add him in there now. You're going to write down his answers to my question. Okay. New plan. Because I forget sometimes that he can wield these words together well, for sure. Ina, so I have no idea what the hell he said. It was beautiful, though. Dr. Ferris, you may want to repeat it so she can write it down.
The Banquet of Souls is a book about esteemed guests at the dinner table discussing the evidence of the soul as a window to reality.
Perfect. Just write out as much as you can. While she's writing, I'm going to go to step 2. I'm going to share my screen again. Which I hear my Norse music in the back. It's from Assassin's Creed, though.
No.
Dr. Ferris, my second question to you now would be, why on earth would I benefit from this book? Okay. Now we're going to give you a couple of eyes. Let's see. Kenneth, do me a favor while Ina's doing this. If you can put in the chat for me, I, businessman, I, church leader, I, church lay person, Lay person, I, atheist. Just give me, Dr. Ferris, give me some other categories that we don't see. Like
I scientist.
I scientist. Good one. I wouldn't even thought about that. Yep. I scientist.
How about I anthropologist?
Yep. I anthropologist. I near-death experience person.
Yes.
Yeah, there'll definitely be.
We discuss all those.
Yeah, absolutely.
This matters to everyone.
Okay.
You
Good.
care about life and reality. How about the afterlife? You care about that?
Okay. You know what? So that gives me another one. I, person with a dying relative.
Yes.
Okay. Whatever you got written down, Ken, it's good enough. It's good enough. Okay. So Dr. Ferris would take one of those at a time, and you'll give us. We won't do all of them, but you take one of those at a time. You give us the answer. So let's go with I, person that has someone about to die. Why would I care about this book? Ina, write this down. You need to write the answer down. I'm sorry. Hold on, Dr. Ferris. The second question, Ina, is why would I, and you're going to put in brackets, type of customer, care about this book? Or why would this type of customer care about this book? That's what you're writing for step 2, Ina. Why would this type of customer, be put in brackets, care about this book? Okay, Dr. Ferris, you're going to answer now. Why would I, my mom's on hospice, why would I care about this book?
Well, it not only provides a plausible rationale, it gives you a felt belief that you will see your loved one again.
Fair enough. Ina, you had to write down his answers number, Ina. We're gonna move on. The answer was, it gives me this felt belief. That was loaded. I'm sure it was. That I will see my relative again. Not just a belief, but a felt belief. So since you opened up the door for that, Dr. Ferris,
yeah,
explain to us what felt belief is and why it's important. That's step 3, Ina. What is felt belief? No, you're gonna put, Ina, you're gonna put explain why this one key feature is important. There you go. You got it, Dr. Ferris.
Well, felt belief is an experience that it is actually true. It's an emotionally loaded experience that it is actually true. So there's a difference between thinking that 1 + 1 = 2, and there's and the felt belief that my wife loves me.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. If this was a podcast, I would ask him a question. I'm going to do it now because I'm an intellectual, and he just said something intellectual, and it put intellectual in my head. Ina, don't write this down, but I want to pull more out of it. There's no way this would come up naturally. Okay. Dr. Ferris, speaking of, did you say 1 + 1 or 2 + 2? Which one did you?
1 + 1.
1 + 1. Okay. So Dr. Ferris, let's think about the number 1 for a moment.
Yeah.
Concerning your book, I want to differentiate between questions that make sense but don't have no felt behind them. For instance, if I ask the number 1, what is the marital status of number 1? the question makes sense, but it doesn't make any sense. There's no felt there because there is no marital status of the number one. Therefore, can you draw a difference between the things people think about souls that it's almost as inappropriate as saying, what's the marital status between number one versus that the things that connect that we should be asking about number one that absolutely makes sense. Can you do that for us?
I'm not sure if I understand the question. The meaning of number one. Yeah, the meaning of number one doesn't have a felt connection to most people.
So tied into souls now. Why would souls have a strong connection with us versus because some of the stuff we think about souls is Hollywood stuff. Some of that doesn't make sense, some of it does. But what about the stuff in your book?
Yeah.
That I can take home that really does make sense. And I think about while drinking coffee.
Have you ever experienced your loved one on the deathbed, a grandma?
Indeed.
Do you have a dementia patient or a family member who's experiencing dementia?
Yeah.
There's things about dementia that point us to the fact that we are more than bodies or brains. Ironically, this is recent research in the last several years. There's some unusual things going on in dementia patients that just can't be explained by our bodies, suggestive that we are more than our bodies. So if you care about your dementia grandmother, you want to see her again, you're even wondering if she's still present with us, with you. Well, there's indications that she is. There's things that we can point to and say, yeah, she is here, and she's still present, and there's good reason to believe that she'll be present in the future.
It's deep. Okay,
you
so
get my 35. You get my $35 today, Doc.
Okay? I was just for to say. So that's first. I didn't look at your bundle, but do you have a Zoom call that lasts for any specified amount of time in which you answer difficult questions as part of your bundle? Just one time?
I have a preview day of the book before it comes out. I have a reading day of Banquet of Souls, wherein I was thinking in the reading day we would have some Q&A time.
So basically, as of yet, you don't have yet in place the two questions that did y'all hear that when he got brought up dementia, how the whole call changed? Because it was his gift. Did y'all hear that? And then we got difficult questions, right? So you don't have that in the bundle just yet. So I have an idea. This is perfect. I can't tell him to do this, but I can say this because I told y'all in the thing that he was going on sale and I was going to sell Dr. Ferris. I remember me saying that. Okay. Thank you, Enid. You wrote down these questions, these step 1, 2, and 3, so I can sell Dr. Ferris. So here's what I'm going to do. Dr. Ferris has his link. If you could, if you can re-put, hold on, I'll do it myself. So we all have the PayPal link right here. Tomorrow, we're going to have special training of marketing. That is just with Cedric. Same thing. Just with Cedric marketing his company. So if you want to learn how to sell on top of the sale, we come back tomorrow. Okay. There's Dr. Ferris' link right there in the chat right there. If you don't have access to Zoom as well, it is also inside of Line app. I'm going to convince Dr. Ferris to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to convince him to have an hour class conversation with the author, difficult questions about the soul that all of y'all get to ask questions if, and only if, you buy the book today. It's a one-time offer. It's a one-time offer. If you don't get the book today, not only can we not be a part of the class, but the class will fade away into all existence, never to be offered again. So not only are you going to get every single thing that's already in his bundle. Antonio, could you tell us what's in his bundle? I sure can, because he posted about it. You're going to get the exclusive package, this Banquet of Souls, which is exclusive interviews with Dr. Ferris, preview day, as he mentioned, a selection of interviews with religious experts, gurus, etc. He's world-renowned scholar, so it's going to be a big deal. And a reading day. You're going to get all this plus a special day with just y'all on Zoom and me. And we're going to ask the scholar of souls, the soul man, difficult questions that hit us personally from our homes, with our mothers, our dementia. We're going to ask questions like, well, what about children with Down syndrome? Dr. Ferris, what do you think? Dr. Ferris, what do you think a child who never was able to confess with his mouth that Jesus is Lord, where do you think their soul goes according to your book? Real question, isn't it? You could give the answer, but you got to pay $35 to get the answer. Okay.
Oh, yeah. There's an answer.
Yeah. He said there's an answer. There's an answer. My nephew has cerebral palsy and he can't talk. He's never talked. And my uncle had a stroke and had a stroke before saved, and now he can't get saved and he can't confess with his mouth. So what happens then? Well, what about souls then, Dr. Ferris? Okay, so I see we're gonna be so Dr. Ferris is going to teach a class. He's going to lead it that includes that. It's going to knock out two birds in one stone. Number one, it's an additional element. Listen, three birds in one stone. It's additional element. Two, it's exclusive just for this group, which is creating fear of missing out because it's only time. And then three, most important.
Excuse me, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Ferris, check your PayPal. Continue on.
We got one. We've got one cell that fast. If we can hurry up and get this out the way, you can count me in as well. Ina, you got
count
two.
Me and Susan and I are in.
Yeah. Dion's in.
Dion's in. So Dr. Ferris, we kind of told you with our money you'll be teaching this class.
I got a potential question.
Wow, go ahead.
Give us the difference between the soul and the spirit.
Good question.
Good question.
Great.
And we're going to answer this question in the class, not this one. We're going to answer the question in the class. And the third thing this class knocks out is it knocks out another video that he can use as a webinar, a pre-recorded webinar to get people into the book. You see it? You see what I did? It's a pre-recorded webinar because he's going to do more of answering difficult questions versus, well, and on page 267, and that's going to give all the reasons why we should get the book. So when we do buy the book, we won't just be reading some book from some scholar. That conversation will frame our thinking. And when someone asks a difficult question, we'll have the answer this time. Because it's not that we're remembering the book, we're remembering the author answer the question. So now when someone said, well, why you bought that book? I'm just going to regurgitate one of the things I learned from the class. Okay. Pause real quick.
Can I ask a question?
You sure can, but hold on real quick. Deanna, do me a favor, unmute your mic, or Grace, unmute your mic. And then one of y'all, whichever one unmute your mic, whoever can hear me. Okay, good job, Deanna. Deanna?
Uh-huh.
Need for you when you stop locating and driving all over the place, go ahead and get this book. I don't want to do it because I'm going to mess it up. You know, I'm not administrative. But count us in.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. All right, so she'll get that done today whenever she.
Can you put it in line up for me?
Sure will. All right, you can ask your question now. Okay, you can ask your question now, Jalen. I didn't want to stop his $35. I was trying to get another $35 in. You understand? Okay, you go
I
ahead.
felt that. Yeah, I felt that. So I'm just trying to connect the dots. So he's pre-selling currently.
He's pre-selling in real time because he just got 5 or 6 orders.
Right. But okay, but it is a pre-sale. So when orders are fulfilled, is there like a link that's already linked to where the book is, or he's gonna have to manually go through and send all those out?
He's going to manually go through and send it all out, then which will be better for him because for one, he's got a couple of options. He could buy from Amazon if he just wants to. I'm sure he's going to publish there, or he can buy directly from the publisher, which I believe he's going to publish or something and get it a little bit cheaper. It's going to take all of you. Yeah, that's he said that's what he's going to do. All of us know that when the book comes out, it's going to be about a 2-week wait period because until the book starts making sales, you're not going to get the Amazon Prime and Amazon 1-day shipping until then. So it's going to take a while to print. So please don't hold him to the 2-day shipping standard. The first couple of sales are going to take 2.5 weeks to come to us. You know what? Let's just say a month because depending on his USPS and on which package he do, it can take 7 days ground to get to us. So let's just know that we may be on a month journey before we get our books. But then when we get our books, take pictures. Cool?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Miss Ina, it may take a month to get to France. Yeah.
3 months, I can tell you.
There you go. 3 months to get to France. Now,
3 months. Wow.
That's what she said. Here's what should have been just taught. Dr. Ferris had a good bundle, but I treated this like a live keynote. And the people who pay money to see you live should get a special offer that only exists for today.
And can I say one more thing?
You sure can.
Before you did that, I was not interested in that book. Okay. I looked at the picture you had on there. It didn't interest me. The things you said didn't interest me. Even the him talking about dementia and stuff did not interest me until you just did that. Whereas if I didn't do it today, I couldn't ask my own questions.
That's the best lesson.
That's good.
See,
do I need to change the picture?
No, probably
that's me.
But she said what was impossible. What she said what was important is I want to pay if I got to get my questions answered because this is a big deal for me. That's what was important. And Tony, why are you making that important? Because this is what I was trying to talk about, the black guy panning the white people. That's important to him. So knowing what's Dion's programming, I control over my own reality and don't take it from me.
Sure is. Sure is.
Yeah. Noella, I don't need to change that. So I changed the cover? No, because she ain't said anything about cover. She said, I want control over this subject and I'll pay for it if I gotta get it. All right, we're about to end in a second. The last thing I'm gonna do is show you how to do a subdomain because I need to show Deanna. Did y'all see this? The best thing, as far as I'm concerned, the very best thing that happened on this call was I wasn't even gonna get that book until you took away my right to ask questions. Please know that your customers, they are driven by primal instincts. So when I said this black man is Candace Owens, I wasn't trying to be mean. I said his primal instinct is to be accepted by, I don't have that problem. I call it white trinkets. That's what I call it. I call it white trinkets. I say every time if somebody asks me a question, so tell me what's the real problem with black people? Well, we have an unhealthy addiction to white trinkets. This is what I call it.
If you want to see the full interview, go to my YouTube page.
Yeah, right. You go to YouTube. Because you know what black people don't ever think, Ebony? Let's create our own trinkets. We don't think that. Oh, there's a concept that trinkets have value in our community too. Oh my God. And when I say that, soon as people, right, when I say that, people go, then that makes sense. I know, it was right in front of my face. I don't know why you didn't see it. Why you didn't see it. Okay, now, Dion gave the best thing in class. Dr. Ferris just got a sale from a no sale Tyrell from a cold market.
That's good. Yeah.
In 2-minute conversation I just had. So he took 10 hours of trust that he should have been working with Dion and converted it into 2 minutes. So what does Dr. Ferris need to do now? He now has proof that in 2 minutes, if he lets people ask their personal questions about souls or listen to recordings about personal questions about souls, he gonna get more sales. And for him not to accept that, he needed to snatch the doctor and all them letters after his name away, because he really just went to school for nothing.
And if you get recordings, you can read them live, and now you got your social media posts.
And those are free webinars, aren't they? Social media posts and webinars, pre-record. You go to thinkific.com right now. You do pre-recorded webinars. And guess what you get in pre-recorded webinars? Name, number, email. That was good. That was really good. That was really good. That was really good. Okay, I got one more thing to show y'all.
You do have a meeting at 4:30.
As in mine?
Well, 3:30 your time.
Well, I don't have nothing else to show y'all. I told you. Let's see. Now y'all know that I wasn't bull jiving when I said been busy, got a meeting. All right. So I got a couple minutes to get off here then. I believe today was helpful. The same thing that Dr. Ferris just did with selling of the souls, every product works the same. You don't have to say, well, what I do in my course. It's the same thing. You use that prompt, get the sales copy, and then now you bundle. And then in that bundle, there needs to be something, Ina, that I can't get nowhere else. And it needs to say, that was for me. So I need to look at his bundle and I need to go, oh, yes, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, thank you for saving me money, but that's fine. Oh, shit. Wait. I like this one. That one's for me. Right? Yeah, I get it. 19 things. That's fine. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for looking out. But, I ain't asked you to. Oh, wait a minute. I like this one, though. That's the one I was praying for. I was asking God about this the other day. Yeah. Y'all get what I'm saying? I was asking God about this the other day. This is what I want. And this is how we do. So next week, we're going to cover, write this down for me in line up, and put it in the caption. Do me a favor, I'm going to search, type in next week, : put that in there for me. So when I do a search next week, I'm going to type in next week and I'm going to find it. Put in the caption and the lead. Next week, I'm going to cover the 9 essential elements for building your landing page. Yes. That should be very, very attractive to tell, because all y'all questions, did y'all realize today, every last one of y'all questions were landing page related questions.
Yeah.
Every question was a landing page related question. The 9 essential elements of just put it, building a landing page and selling to my first $1,000 in a day. That's what we're talking about. We got your first sale. Now here's the deal. Dr. Ferris been selling, but this time, that's his intellectual property. That's the start of his business. No, that's different. That's not University of Pennsylvania. That's 100% entrepreneurship from his intellectual property. That's him monetizing his degrees to get paid every time that happens. Okay, this is gonna be our insider joke, y'all. I might get y'all a little audio and just do this, so just to remind you, we get paid by pills, not prescriptions. We get paid by pills, not prescriptions. Our mindset is pills, and we want, how many refills can we get? Unlimited. Look on the bottom. It's got the little figure 8 on it. That's how you get all the refills of souls you want. All right, here's my last thing. But Dr. Fair, if I was in, it's Dr. Fair said, Antonio, so what should I do now? I got customers. What should I do now with these customers? First thing I would do is everybody who buys, not only would they go inside my email database, I would put them in a sequence, but every last one of them, they would get something free from me right now. It's nothing for me to turn a book into a PDF and say, hey, thank you. Because now what I'm teaching them to do is accept that I'm greater than whoever else is selling to you. Number one. The second thing I would do is I would take these people and I would make sure each last one of these people get as long as they want to ask questions. The third thing I would do is I would ask ChatGPT and the internet, how do I make a webinar based on what I just did with this video that he's about to do sometime? And what's the best way to have a pre-recorded webinar that gets 1,000 new entries a day? Then the fourth thing I would do, and what's the best day and time a week to do this webinar?
Noon.
Yeah, so there's Tuesdays, noon, Tuesdays, 7 at night. Tuesdays and Wednesdays typically be the best. Yep. I would have a morning one and an evening one. Sure would.
You also say you're gonna do subdomains. Can you add that to next week?
And put and subdomains, and put it in the caption. And I saw you put it in Zoom chat, but put it in the caption internet leads sign app for me though, because that's what I'm gonna search at. That's what I'm gonna search. Let's do that. I'll teach Deanna tonight because she asked me, but I'll teach y'all. Because y'all about to have learn Antonio T. Smith Jr. This is where Ken and P about to be all the master class, the selling from the stage, all that stuff y'all been signing people up for. They're about to go to the website there and get all that stuff. That's it for me. I'm now about 30 seconds over, but please don't leave this class going, oh man. Nope. They charge y'all for this greatly. And you can't say it don't work because I couldn't make nobody buy from him. All I did was ask step 1, 2, 3. What is this product about? Why would I care about this product? And explain one key feature. And you know where I got those questions from? This is what I said in my head when I asked those questions. Okay, I'm going to spend my money. What the hell I want to ask him then? Shit. This is exactly what I said in my head. Y'all trying to be smart. Don't be smart. Pretend you spending your money. You become the smartest person in the world. Because when I spend my money, ain't nobody smarter than me. How I want my money coming back to me. And I know I ain't the only person on the call that feel that way. You let Tyrell spend his $49 for ATS leads. Player. No disrespect, but it's been 2 weeks. I'm waiting on you. Hey, so I spent $49. I'm gonna need to know. Can I get some? Can you give me? Help me out. When you spend money, I promise you, Jerome, you become the expert at. This is what I want for my money back. Stop thinking like CEOs. Start thinking like the people who bought from you. If when Dr. Ferris takes himself out of Dr. Ferris and say, okay, somebody to pay $35 for this. This would they, if I pay $35 for Antonio and give me this, I want this right now. And that needs to be part of your bundle. It is that simple. We call that user experience. There's a whole phrase for it. Don't be a CEO because you can be a CEO. A CEO not thinking about the user experience is a CEO that just got the title. Last words. I want the money too, Tanya. You can keep the title. Larry Page and Sergey Brinnick or something, whatever his name is. Y'all know Larry Page, huh? None of y'all know Sergey. What Sergey look like? Still a billionaire. You missed it. That's the two partners that created Google. Larry Page is the out front Dr. Ferris one. Sergey is the behind the scenes Tanya one. Don't matter if Tanya behind the scenes. She still got $30 billion. You call me what you want to call me, but call me a billionaire after you call me what you want to call me. You can't play better. You can't dominate. Let everybody. All right,
Love
Eda,
you more.
make sure this get up. Title it whatever you want to title it, Eda. I don't know.
Love
Oh,
you
I
more.
think it was in the title already.
Love you
All right,
more.
y'all.